What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So Parliament gets a little bit heated on question period. Now, this is from yesterday, but Conservative MP Layla Goodridge does a really good job getting after the Liberals, and the Liberals kind of take a sort of a weird cheap shot. So let's have a look at this and we'll talk about it. Now, before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel. So let's get into this and we'll talk about it after, like usual.
For Fort McMurray Cold Lake.
Mr. Speaker, we know the Prime Minister doesn't buy his own groceries, but most families do. And what they're seeing at the grocery store is ever-increasing food prices. According to Canada's fiscal watchdog, the Liberals' newest broken promise is on their tax cut, with the average Canadian saving only $90 this year, well below the $825 promised. This isn't even enough for a week's groceries. Did the Prime Minister mislead Canadians during the election? Is he misleading them now, or both?
Both. Definitely both. We all know that, but Layla did a great job there. Let's keep looking.
The Honourable Minister of Jobs and Families.
Mr. Speaker, it's a little bit rich for the opposition to be talking about leaders who don't buy groceries while they have a leader who's in subsidized housing, not buying groceries. However,
Yeah, that's completely irrelevant to the question she asked, dummy. Of course, the Prime Minister and the leader of the official opposition have special privileges. Should they have as much? Probably not. But that being said, what does Pierre Poilievre not buying his own groceries have to do with Mark Carney's promise before the election to say grocery prices are going to come down and that he would be judged on that? Nice job not answering the question, though, Patty, but you got a little dig in there. Good for you. You got to dig in there to someone who's not even there to defend themselves yet. But you just wait. You just wait come October. We'll see how he handles you, Patty. He's going to make quick work of you, easy and often. So that little smirk you got on your face, get ready for it to be completely wiped off.
However, I will say, Mr. Speaker, that this government is laser focused on making sure that Canadians have what they need. As we know, actually, poverty rates have been going down since 2015, and that's because of our investment in Canadians through programs like dental care, affordable child care, and the Canada Child Benefit. Mr. Speaker, we will build the strongest economy in the G7.
Oh, another lie.
Honourable Member for Fort McMurray Cold Lake.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister is a broken record of broken promises, and the Prime Minister said, judge me by the price at the grocery store, and that he's the man with the plan. Well, he's failing. Just since the start of this year, beef up 34%, oranges up 26%, apples up 18%, and baby formula up 9%. So this is making it harder for families trying to put nutritious food on the table. Will the Prime Minister do the right thing and table a budget that actually cuts taxes and reverse his inflationary policies? Wow.
The Honourable Secretary of State for the Canada Revenue Agency.
And she's absolutely right. And what does Patty Haddo have to say? Well, Pierre Poilievre doesn't have to buy groceries. First of all, none of you likely buy your own groceries. Especially the cabinet members who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. But they're not talking about you, they're talking about us. Okay, Patty? Are you too stupid to understand that? Apparently so. But Layla did a really good job there. She's one of the awesome, strong Conservative MPs. The Liberals may, for now, outnumber the Conservatives in Parliament, but the Conservative vastly outnumber the Liberals in terms of strong members of Parliament, without a doubt.
Agency.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this government was just elected by Canadians to deliver. We are cutting taxes for 22 million Canadians. We are permanently cutting the carbon tax. We are cutting taxes for first-time homebuyers. Mr. Speaker, our focus is on building the strongest economy in the G7. I ask the party and the members' offices to join us. Get on board. Thank you.
Yeah, get on board with destroying the country.
For Carlton Trail, Eagle Creek.
Well, old habits die hard, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister promised to cut consulting fees, but is now raising them by 37% to a record-smashing $26 billion this year. That's $1,400 for every Canadian household. And he's doing it, knowing that Canadians have not received value for money from these Liberal insiders. Why is this Prime Minister breaking his promise and increasing spending on consultants?
The Honourable Minister of Government Transformation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And we are reducing the use of external consultants while making sure that our public service has the tools and the expertise to deliver on the essential missions it has for Canadians. And I'm very proud to have been elected on a mandate to make government more efficient so that we can invest more in defense, invest more in innovation, invest more in the supports that Canadians need.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, enough of that. They won't answer questions. But why do they keep saying they have a mandate? A mandate would represent some sort of a majority. They don't have that. They never said it before. Like, why are they saying it now? They actually had a mandate when Jagmeet Singh was propping them up. Now that doesn't exist, but now there's a mandate. Very interesting. It's also interesting that every time I don't know the Wayne John, what was his name? The guy before the not this guy, the guy before that. Guy's talking about how they've cut the carbon tax. No, they haven't. They've temporarily paused it. That fake executive order or whatever Carney signed means nothing. It was voted in. That means it has to be voted out. So if you want to get rid of the carbon tax, hold a motion to vote it out of Parliament, and then it is gone. But they won't do it. I wonder why that is. Probably because they're going to bring it back. And Mark Carney, your pre-election promise or statement of, I'm going to be judged by what happens at the grocery store. Well, it's been 3 months and nothing but bad things are happening. So, when can we start judging you now? Do we have to give you more? Like, how much time do you need to start bringing grocery prices down? They said they were going to build 500,000. Well, apparently they're only on track to build 280,000. Broken promises. Just like Layla Goodrich says. Just like Justin Trudeau. How many examples do we need where this guy is like Justin Trudeau? He's worse, but he's got a lot in common with him, and we keep seeing it. False claims, broken promises, picking the same cabinet member, and now he won't even release a budget. And they have the gall to be snobby with conservative. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, Canadians are going to get what they deserve, especially the ones who voted this in or didn't vote at all. But the ones who voted conservative, we got to suffer along with it. For how long? Who knows? Hopefully not long. But let me know what you guys think. This is a pretty good segment here. I'm going to try to cover as many as possible from yesterday and today because, as we all know, it's June 20th, which means it's vacation time for the Liberals. And for everyone else, really. But we all got to go to work tomorrow, don't we? Or on Monday anyway. They take our money to take an extended vacation, and we got to go to work. But they don't. After the most consequential election of our lifetime. Either way, that's going to be it for this one. I'll be back shortly with a new one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll talk to you guys later.